All right, back to Teris, back to our regularly scheduled programming. Thanks for bearing with me on the previous video. I felt it was something that I needed to get out there because, normally as a vet, normally all I would do is just show my VA card. But, I feel that if I'm claiming the moniker of Crypto Jarhead, it does kind of fall on me to prove that I am actually a Jarhead. I actually am a Marine, so thanks to everyone who watched and all the positive comments from that video. So let's get back to Teris. Let's get back to ARB. How did we do today? Well, as you can see, we've got 17.1s. Yes, I know. It's going to have to be a short video, guys. I'm sorry. Battery's dying. I left my charger inside while I stepped out because I'm a dumb. Sometimes. Just a little scatterbrained at the moment. A lot of moving parts going on right now. I had an interview with Entrepreneur Radio. We recorded that today, so that should be uploaded in the next day or two, something like that. I'm sure that he'll get a hold of me and let me know when it's live, so I can link that for everyone. It went on a little longer than I expected it to. It was a little over an hour, actually closer to an hour and a half, I think. But it was just a good talk. We just got into all kinds of different stuff, so that was very fun. I very much enjoyed that. So thank you again to Brian Seamus. Fuck. I know I just messed up your name, and I apologize for that, Brian. So anyway, the ARB price has fallen a little under $2. The main ARB price is $1.91, and in the ABOT it's $1.89. Yeah, 89. But the big thing that I'm excited about is that the ARB to ETH pairing has dropped a little bit. It was hovering around 0.0095. And while I would love to see that just jump up to like 0.2 or something, I would like to have our ARBs stacked first before that happens. So personally for me right now, I'm not worried at all about the price of ARB. And selfishly, I'm kind of hoping that it continues to drop a little bit, because it just gives us the opportunity to pick up more ARB before that pump, before the MBOT releases, and before all this, that, and the other thing happens. I am expecting the price to increase dramatically over the next couple of weeks here. And I don't have any real inside track. It's not private knowledge or anything like that. I stay plugged into the Telegram groups and the Discord groups, and just keep my ear to the ground as much as I can. I'm just too busy to sit and listen to everything, watch every live stream. It's but it's nothing hidden, nothing like that. It's just things that I pick up from here and there, and just kind of taking the general temperature of the community as best as I can. And I do believe this price is going to jump. It's going to pop in the next couple of weeks. So in the meantime, let's just go ahead and stack our ARBs for Teris to try and increase. Let me send that over to the wallet real quick. Boom. And that should have gotten us over our 400 ARB goal. So now the next goal is going to be 500. Let's see if we make it. We'll see what happens. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. That'd be sweet. I'd be pretty happy with it. And honestly, if we give it one more week and put in next Sunday, and we're still continuing to get 16 or more ARB coins every day, then we will hit 500. But based off of the 400, I played around with the math a little bit. We're actually in a really, really unique position here, because we have 4,000 active in the ABOT, 4,023. The math works out pretty well to where you can easily tell the percent increase that we're going to get if we put in at X price. Okay, so what I mean by that is if ARB falls to $1 and we say, fuck it, let's put it in, let's just put in what we got, that is still going to result in a 10% increase to our overall ABOT value. If it stays around the $2 mark where it is now, that'll be a 20% increase to our overall ABOT value. If it goes up to 5%, that's going to be a 50%. If it goes up to, if it goes up to $5, that's going to represent a 50% increase in our current ABOT value. And if it goes all the way up to $10, which I'm hoping for, I'm not really expecting, but that would be sweet. That's going to represent a 100% increase. It will effectively double our ABOT, which would be nice. That'd be cool. You know, that way instead of doing about 2 payouts per week, we'd be able to do about 4 payouts per week. That sounds pretty good to me. Again, I'm not sure if it'll go quite that high, but that would be awesome. So what we have right now is we got 401.363508. And what I'm going to do, we do have this ETH in the exchange, and this 0.1407, that is from ARB coins that we sold. Down here, we can see that we sold them at 0.0068. So I highly doubt that over the next 2 weeks we're going to see a price lower than that. But I figured what I'm going to start doing, just in case, see if we can't stretch this a little bit more, is I'm going to put a buy order in for 0.006. So it's not going to be a huge increase, but I'm also really not expecting it to even dip below 0.007. But either way, I'm not going to sell the ARBs for 0.0068 and then turn around and buy more, or take the Ethereum that was generated from that sell and buy at 0.0075 or whatever. It just doesn't make any sense to do that. But this ETH is not meant for buying ARB coins. This ETH is meant for to pay out the line. So my plan for if I can do that, so I'll put that in right now. So 0.006, that should get us somewhere around 22, I believe. 23. Okay, so it would get us 23 point blah blah blah. I don't go into the fractions here. We'll just stick with whole numbers. So we'll put that in right now. Okay, so in essence, if this goes through, yep. Okay, so we're trying to buy at $1.40. I don't think that's gonna happen. But, you know, why not? It doesn't cost us anything to try. I call this going fishing. So anyway, if this goes through, in essence, I don't know why that one got canceled and then this one went through. But anyway, in essence, if this buy order does go through, we'll have turned 18.8 ARBs into 23 ARBs. So as long as we don't sell for less than 0.0068, those 23 ARBs that we might be able to purchase, as long as we sell those for more than 0.0068, we will result in a net gain in Ethereum. Now, I actually do have to do a little bit of math because there is a fee when you buy and there's a fee when you sell. So it wouldn't work out quite that way. We would probably want to get at least a 5% increase, which for us on a number that low, a 5% increase would be, like, I think 0.007 would cover that, so that would be even. So if we did like 0.0075 is what we were able to sell them for, or 0.015, which is where I'm personally kind of expecting the price of ARB to get to within the next couple of weeks. I can see that happening. But if we can do that, then we will have definitely gotten way more Ethereum for our buck per ARB sold, and we will have been selling 4 additional ARBs. So it's just more Ethereum for the line. But this Ethereum is for the line. This is not to be thrown in the ABOT. If we buy these 23 ARBs, that's not going into the ABOT. That's going to stay right on the exchange there. And again, I'm not really expecting this to go through, but it doesn't cost us anything to try this. So since that's not enough for a payout route right now, and we don't have enough, if we were 0.14 or less away from a payout right now, I would absolutely pull that Ethereum out of arbitraging and put that in the contract to pay someone out. But we are not less than that for the next payout. So in the meantime, it's kind of just stuck, just sitting there. It's kind of no man's land. It doesn't really do anybody any good to inject what we have into the contract because it's not going to pay somebody out. So in the meantime, why not go fishing? Why not see if we can make something happen? You know, and another route that I could take in my fishing is I could put in an order for 0.007988 to try to take advantage of somebody who accidentally is a zero. But that is a little bit shady in my mind. You know, that is a strategy that people do. But I'm not really a big fan of it. I mean, yes, it would be profitable for us, but it would be at the expense of someone else, and that's just not what we're about. You know, so if somebody fills this order at 0.006, it's because they don't really care about arbitraging. They're just trying to get out, in my opinion. So if they want to get out, that's fine. You know, I'll take your arb on the way out. No big deal. Okay, so that's really all that we have going on with Teris and arb. We didn't get any new buys today, which is okay. You know, we're not going to get new transactions in every day, and that's fine. You know, we're going to continue doing what we're doing. And in the meantime, you know, I'm really hoping that the price pumps up on Monday when this tab over here, when this MBOT tab unlocks and the recycle tab unlocks. Which, for those of you who don't know, the recycle tab actually gives you a use for all of your shit coins that you have. So these are all the coins that have no value, that you got burned in. You're allowed to trade those in for very, very little money. But what that's going to do, they're allowing you to use those coins for gas for MBOT trades. So that way it doesn't actually cost you a dime to make those trades. You know, the only thing it costs you is going to be the percent, whatever the exchange that you're buying on, whatever that buy fee is, and then whatever the exchange that you're selling on, whatever that sell fee is. You know, which they have calculated all that into their overall. When you see a number in the MBOT and it says, you know, I'm just pulling a number out of my hat here, like 1.15%, you say yes. From my understanding, those fees are already calculated into that. So 1.15 is the profit that you can expect, you know, because your actual profit would be like, I don't know, 1.75, but you're going to eat a lot of that in exchange fees. It's just the nature of the business, man. That's how exchanges work. It's how they make their money. It is what it is. So we'll see what happens with the fishing. I'm not really expecting that to go through, but if it does, then we'll just hold on to those. And when we sell 23 ARB for, you know, 0.008 or 9 or 0.015, you know, hopefully, that will be ETH that is directly going into the payout line, which 23 ARB times 0.015 would be somewhere in the ballpark of 0.36. Yeah, somewhere in the ballpark of 0.36. So that would be a pretty good day. 0.35, sorry. So that would be, you know, half of a payout. So that's not bad for 18 ARBs. That's not bad at all. You know, but we'll see what happens. Oh, man, what a day. Looking forward to relaxing, cuddling up on the couch with the wife. Little man's down for bed. We read him the Jungle Book, but it wasn't any Jungle Book story that I'd ever heard. We just kind of made one up as we went along. So that was kind of fun. We might do that more often. You know, we try and read him a story before he goes to bed every night, try and get him in that habit of enjoying reading. You know, because I very much loved diving into books when I was a kid, and so did my wife, and I think that's a very critical skill for young kids. So we're going to try our part and try and instill that same love of books into our kids. But while he's still too young to really comprehend stories, you know, there's no harm in us kind of making one up as we go along. So it was fun. I enjoyed it. Anyway, I hope everyone has a wonderful night. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Jarhead out.